The thing that makes JCompany special is that we're a place that is home to many young people. We are a second home to them, a safe place where they can have the arts a part of their lives. And what I always say is that theater changes lives and theater saves lives, and it does so in many different realms. At JCompany, I've seen children from all walks of life come into our beautiful theater and our wonderful rehearsal space, and some of them have never been a part of theater once in their entire life, and I've seen it change their entire being. There are young people that come in and they're shy and they're withdrawn and they don't know how to express themselves, and through the art of theater, through the art of what we do here at JCompany, it changes their lives, and they're productive citizens and wonderful humans. And not only does it help them there, but it helps them throughout all aspects of their scholarly career. One of the great things about JCompany is that it's wonderful for groups of people to come and see everything that we do here. If there are school groups that come, there's always an educational component, whether it's history when we're doing 1776, or if it's about working with others when we're doing something like West Side Story and the love of humanity. But there's also a great place for seniors to be inspired, and any sort of group that can come in and bond throughout theater.
When the kids come here and become part of this experience, they really feel like they are part of it and not just separate, like they're looking at someone. And the kids engage with the other kids off stage. Afterwards, they talk about real life, and they come down to this really simple level together. And that's the beauty of JCompany, is that it's not this like fancy theater. It's real theater and it's a real experience, but it's also simple, and it's able to really get the kids to engage and be part of the experience. And you know what? I asked the kids, how do you feel when you come to theater? And they looked at me and they said, I've never had this experience in my life. And I said, well, how does that feel to be part of this? And they said, it really makes me feel important.
Rady Children's Hospital is honored to have our patients and families invited to the JCompany performances. The Random Acts of Culture evening is such a special opportunity for these families to get out and see a live performance by these wonderfully talented young people. One special group that has taken particular advantage of this night is our Cochlear Implant Teen Support Group. These are children who have had hearing difficulties and now have cochlear implants and are actually learning to hear for the first time perhaps in this type of an environment. So to see a live performance with a live audience and all the reactions that are going on around them is very instrumental to their future.
When I brought the youth at risk here, the first thing that I noticed was that they were comfortable. They felt really at ease. They weren't intimidated. They didn't have to dress up. They didn't feel like they weren't good enough. They really were like at home. They felt like they could be part of this experience, and taking them to meet the director during the intermission was amazing. And taking pictures with a whole cast afterwards, they were so excited. They kept singing the songs when we were on the way back to the shelter. It stayed with them forever. The power it brings to them, that idea that they've lost the sense of imagination because of their life struggles and because of what they've been through. And imagination, in a sense, means hope. And when they can see that through imagination we can create endless opportunities, I mean, anything can happen, and they see that on stage.
My name is Kim Varey, and I am a member of the Rancho Bernardo Sunrise Rotary Club. And this season, our club was able to financially support JCompany's Random Acts of Culture Night. And what this did was allow an evening of free theater for children and families all across San Diego. That happens for every single show that they do in the season. There's one evening where it's a free theater evening. And one of the things that this allowed for our club was it allowed us to be able to support some of the Title I schools in our district that wouldn't normally have an opportunity. Some of those programs are being cut from our schools, and these kids are never going to have that chance. So we were able to bring about 40 students from one of the local high schools in, and they had a wonderful evening.
JCompany is a completely inclusive theater company. We're housed at the Jewish Community Center. We have a beautiful theater at the David and Dorothea Garfield Theater, but I think a lot of people don't think they're able to be a part of it. Well, you are. You are encouraged to come and be a part of it. We're so happy that we have young people from all walks of life, all parts of San Diego County, and we welcome them here, and it becomes a second home to them. So we hope that no matter where you come from, no matter what your background is, that you'll come and be a part of JCompany Youth Theater.